You've already got your handouts in front of you. And if there's no other questions, we're going to go ahead and get started. I've got a question for you guys. Have you ever been thirsty? Have you ever been so thirsty that you would consider going to a muddy puddle, scooping up water, and drinking it? Not in America yet. Because in America, we have been so blessed with an abundant supply of clean, fresh drinking water available to us 24/7, day and night. Clean, fresh drinking water is vital to the health of the nation. And I know firsthand the need for clean, fresh drinking water. You see, I'm a parent of a child who contracted Giardia from drinking just a small amount of unsanitary water while on vacation. And I believe that it is our responsibility as Christians to lead the way in fighting against this epidemic that we have. Epidemic may be the wrong word, but this situation that we have across the globe of the lack of clean drinking water. We as Christians can do many things. One thing that we can do as Christians is donate portions of our excessive church budgets to help fight this. Another thing we can do is spread awareness to our friends and family. Give them information. And lastly, we could send qualified workers to the missions that are in place already. So let's begin. As of September 30th, 2013, the Southern Baptist Association had $3.5 million sitting in a cash or cash equivalents account, just sitting there, doing nothing. To put that in perspective, that $3.5 million, the Gospel for Asia Missionary Society can take $1,400 and build a well that will supply enough clean drinking water for an entire village. If the Southern Baptist Association would just take a portion of this money and build these clean wells, they could build hundreds of these wells that would supply clean drinking water for hundreds of villages over in Asia and never even touch their budget. Hebrews 13:16 tells us, do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. And of course that comes from the ESV version of the scripture. Let's look at another way that we as Christians can help. Some secular groups, such as Water Wells for Africa, has been quoted saying 1 out of 8 people drink water on a daily basis that can kill them. They say that 330 million people in Africa have zero access to clean drinking water. Zero access. Unsanitary water kills more people every year than any kind of violent act that's including war. And most of these people are children. About 90% of those people are children. So spreading these facts and facts just like these to our friends and family can help us as Christians have the need or the want to fight against this. Jesus tells us the second greatest commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. Are we as Christians loving our neighbor as ourselves? The third and final thing that I'm going to present to you guys that we can do as Christians to help is by sending qualified laborers into the field to help with these missions, these acts that are already in place. For $30 a month, Gospel for Asia can hire a missionary who is trained, a native missionary, to do this work. Our responsibility as Christians is great on this issue. We need to, like I said earlier, we need to be leading the way. We don't need to be sitting back and watching other societies do this or other groups do this. We as Christians need to be doing this. And with all this being said, of course, the need is apparent. Whether you donate excessive church funds, or whether we spread awareness to our friends and family, or whether we send these missionaries to contribute to these efforts, we have a responsibility. I'm going to present, in my opinion, a great way to get started. And that is to get in touch with Gospel for Asia. Gospel for Asia trains their people for 3 years before ever sending their people out into the mission field. Not only do they train their people, but their people are native to the area. They know the area, they know the people. They already speak the language. And so what we do by sending this $30 a month is not only are we sending somebody to do the work, but we're helping their economy. And we're not destroying their economy. So I encourage you, take action today. Go do what's needed and get in touch with Gospel for Asia. At this moment, I want to introduce to you guys who my audience is. So I'm fixing to take the camera. And my audience is Nicholas, Patrick, Shane Grant, and again, my lovely wife, Nicole. Thank you.